Our focus now is Chinese rhetoric at the Doklam standoff. The Doklam standoff has now approached, approaches the 50-day mark. The Chinese army has once again issued a provocative statement. The People's Liberation Army, in a new statement, has said that restraint also has a bottom line. It demanded that India should immediately pull back troops who are trespassing into Chinese territory. In a statement late Thursday, the PLA spokesperson, office of a rank of a full colonel, said China has shown utmost goodwill. It sought to communicate with India through diplomatic channels. Colonel Ren also added, goodwill has its principles, restraint has a bottom line. He called on India to give up its illusions of delaying tactics, as no country should underestimate the Chinese forces. Their confidence and capabilities to safeguard peace and their resolve and willpower to defend China's national sovereignty, security and development interests. Chinese armed forces will resolutely protect the country's territorial sovereignty and interests, he said in a statement. I want to quickly cut across and bring in India Today's Anant Krishnan, our man in Beijing, for more on this story. Anant, 50 days the standoff has been on, day in and day out, rhetoric from the Chinese army, from their diplomats, from their media, that continues. What are China's options at this stage?
Oh, well, Gaurav, it seems that China isn't in the mood for a quiet diplomacy. And I think it's very clear that quiet diplomacy is the only way to solve the standoff. As we reported, there were two statements from the Chinese Foreign Ministry, and this is a new statement from the PLA saying very clearly that in their view, their restraint has a bottom line, and they feel that the ball is in India's court. So they're ruling out any sort of compromise, which doesn't bode very well for resolving the standoff.
Okay. Anant, can this escalate? Is there apprehension that this could escalate into something that neither India nor China want?
That's certainly the concern, Gaurav. Even if India or China, if neither want a kinetic conflict, the fact is it's 49 days. It's going to be 50 days tomorrow. And the longer the standoff continues, the greater the likelihood of something that happens is unforeseen. So, of course, the onus is on both sides to have a quiet diplomacy, but unfortunately, it seems China isn't really in the mood for that right now.
Okay, Anand, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. India, of course, has made it very clear. Any negotiation, any stand down should be mutual, because China changed status quo ante. We will track that story closely.